Good afternoon, our dear viewers. Welcome to the show. We are streaming live on Females TV. Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for always liking, subscribing. It's a very much lovable opportunity that you're always with us. So today on the Life Diary Show, we are having a pretty interesting topic that we're going to be talking about with these elegant ladies that I'm having with me today. So they're going to first introduce themselves and then we get into the topic. So, yes.
Yeah, hello viewers. My name is Nakaiza Sophia, a student of law.
Hello viewers, my name is Kamjun Pola, a law student.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. My name is Nadia Sharik. I'm a student at IIUFC pursuing a bachelor's in mass communication year 3. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you so much. So today, one of the topics that I want us to discuss is campus life, basically. How has it been? And while you are still in high school, what were you expecting to actually find on campus? You know, most of us when we are still in high school, we have those expectations. You know, I've been tied down. I've been having to get a pass out every time I'm moving out of high school. For example, in my school, we used to get a pass out literally every time we wanted to move out. So the strictness that was there. So what were your expectations at campus? What did you think was going to happen to you? The freedom? Tell me. Yes, Sophie.
Oh my God, I had a lot on my mind about campus because, of course, at home, my dad is very strict. He endeavored to take me to very strict Islamic schools.
I can imagine.
Oh God. So when I reached my Form 6, I was like, okay, I'm heading to a good life, freedom, a self-given life. So I was like, okay, cool. Then I told my dad previously that I want to go for law. And of course, I expected to join MOOC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then dad told me, it's I was like, it's okay, nothing to do. Remember, I made a lot of research about IU. I had information about pass out thing. So I had that the freedom I was thinking about was restricted in a way.
Was gone totally.
So I had to abide by my dad. He brought me here, and guess what?
Mm-hmm.
We reached the gate. The warden was like, we have two options: the give thing and the don't give thing. So she tried to explain to my dad what is the give and what is the don't give.
Okay.
Yeah, she told my dad, if you say give, she will go out at any time she feels like. Yeah, of course my dad was like, no,
of course.
my girl is still young.
Oh my God.
I cried because I had to. I cried. I was like, okay.
So your dream of having the freedom was totally gone.
Was totally down
on
that day.
All right, let's hear from Paula. Paula, what happened? What are you expecting?
Expected a lot more than you think. First of all, I attended strict schools. Then secondly, home. You could only move out for family gatherings. It's a family outing, nothing more than that.
Okay.
Then I'm done with Form 6. I'm like, okay, I'm joining MOOC, UCU, strictly. That's all I wanted. Time reaches. Kawaja Females Campus. I couldn't even imagine. First of all, I'm a Christian, and you understand veiling.
Yes.
Oh my God, I joined campus with one veil like this, one dress, and I'm like, how is life going to be? Then after joining, anyways, I think I got used to the fact that life changes. Yes, I have to adjust. But I expected a lot. Of course, freedom, clubbing life.
Okay.
Oh my God, outings, partying.
Well, Paula wanted to actually go to the club and all that. So let's say to Sharik, what happened? What were you expecting while you were in high school? What actually was the reality when you actually came?
Actually, for me, my case was a different case. I literally thought of campus as a new life, as the promised land. I used to see campus as
I feel you now.
That's knowing.
Yeah, I used to see campuses as goddesses and goddesses.
Wow.
So I thought of campus as a place of luxury, a place of campus, a place full of freedom. And
I
unfortunately,
feel you.
what I expected wasn't what I literally found. So that's a bit of my experience.
Okay, so that has been your experience. So do you feel at some point, because I know we all have expectations, but what is that you've actually said that I appreciate, I have gotten this from the university, I have learned this by virtue of being actually in campus? What's the difference between you and someone who has actually known to go through the campus life, instead the fact that maybe you haven't gone to the university of your choice, but what's that additional benefit that you have as a student who has gone through higher education? Yes. Let's start with you, Sophie.
Yeah, thank you. okay, I've got enough of my experience. So, like, there is a huge difference between me and someone who did not join campus.
Okay.
First of all, I appreciated Cambodia. It
Yes.
has a very conducive environment.
Very
I
conducive,
had
yeah,
to meet it well. So,
Yeah.
I've got a lot of experience.
Yes.
Yeah. Basing on my course, I'm a law student.
Yes.
Now I'm in fourth year. I can advise at any point, at any problem you bring. I can advise. And someone who has not joined campus, of course, he or she cannot.
Yes.
But me, I can at least.
And the friends you've met?
Yeah, I've met a lot of friends. I met Julia, you're my good friend, Bola. So I've got a lot of friends.
Yes.
And like, campus, however much it is kind of restricted in our environment,
Yes.
but at least I've got a chance of traveling to many places.
Okay.
And coming from Cambodia to different places.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sophie. Yes, Sharik, what about you?
Yeah, for me, actually, what I think I've benefited from university as a higher institution of learning.
Yes.
I think the fact that we are at Islamic University in Uganda Famous Campus, first of all, I'll appreciate the decency. I appreciate Islamic
Yes, that's very
University
true.
for making us decent and
Yeah.
making us look nice as we look.
Yes.
And the other thing is, I being a journalist or a mass communicator, I'm in my year 3, so these good experiences and the conducive environment we are in, we have a famous TV, it's here for us. So I think we've been given a chance, an opportunity to share and show the world what we can do.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, basing on those different views, I want to inform everyone who was not able to actually apply to the Mighty Females Campus for the August intake. The April intake is on and running. You have got to apply. You have got to come to the university that is Mighty, the only females campus, by the way, in the entire Africa. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it is the only university that we have. So if in case you're interested in joining these elegant ladies, please, this is the number that you're going to contact on WhatsApp. Please write it down. So it's 0704 741 369. Contact us. Contact us. You're not going to regret coming to this place. So back to our conversation. So we all have that experience that we promise we're going to even tell our grandkids. You're like, when that happened, either you slept hungry at campus or you got heartbroken in the time of tests, or I don't know. Tell me, what is that experience that you can't forget that I must tell my grandkids about this experience? What is that? Let's start with Paula this time.
Well, let me tell you guys, when I was in high school, first of all, the fact that we never had time, to relate with guys, and of course you always have in mind your dream man. So first and foremost, I expected to meet my dream man, okay, at campus, in year 1, the first week. But then a lot happened, you reach campus, you meet different people, and they are actually wrong people. Not right people.
Hold on to that point there. What do you mean by wrong and right? What is the right and the wrong
Of
person?
course, if you meet the right person, he's going to treat you right, he's going to treat you well, and you, up to now, I could be with him, but the fact that I lost them, then
The wrong person. Okay, so no, I want you guys to clarify for me because you seem you're all agreeing with Paula. Tell me the characteristics of the right person and the characteristics of the wrong person. Tell me.
Yeah, first of all, the characteristics of a wrong person is disappointment.
true.
The moment you disappoint me, you're wrong more than being one.
Right
The
people.
moment you treat me right as a
Right,
queen,
right
you're the right person I'm talking about.
Yes,
Okay, you get the point.
whatever they do.
Sharik, I want to hear from you. What is the right person to you? Who is wrong?
For me, I think the right person to me is that kind of a person that is going to treat me right. The person that is going to
That is what I want you to explain to me. The right treating.
the right treating. What I mean by the right treating, the person who can be there for you when you need them.
Okay.
That's what I literally term as the right treating.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and supplementing
And
that,
yes.
the right person is this kind of a person who is patient with you.
Okay.
You know, you're in year 1 at campus. Of course, I don't expect you to tell me marriage. There is career. So you have to guide me, you have to encourage me. But then you find people now, of course, all they need is either marriage, either you're not attending classes, you have to be with them.
I
And
know,
then that's
outings.
wrong.
Yes,
Outings.
I get your point.
Yes.
Okay. You want to add something, Sophie?
Yeah, something about that. This is, I IUI Females Campus. We are in a female environment, but I'm in my final year. I'm in my year 4. So my parents out there, they are expecting someone. I've spent 4 years in here. So how do you expect me to have someone that is right for me? I only spend like 3 to 2 months home. I can't get anyone. My dad is very strict, so I'm even
You're just
confused. I need someone.
Okay, Sophie. All right. Okay. So we discussed that. So now, while at campus, most of our students, or most of that we could testify, I believe Sharik is also in her final year, all of us here.
Yes.
So what happens that those friends of ours we used to study with, for example, in first year, and they're no longer with us right now. Right? Like some of them may be dropped off. I would understand the fact that maybe tuition, but I want you to advise someone out there who is going to join campus, because you're having freshers on almost from all the universities. What are those things that you think they should be ready for? They should be ready to find out at campus, and how can they keep themselves to actually reach where you are, okay? To reach 4th year, to finish well. What should they keep in mind, okay? What has helped you to actually survive up to this time? So before we get to that point, we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Sawya Kawesa, pursuing a bachelor's degree of laws, Vice Guild President IUIU Females Campus Kamboja. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite you all who missed a chance of joining us in our August intake to please join us in our April-May intake in various courses like law, education, mass communication, human resource management, nursing and midwifery, ICT, and many more. Please, you can contact us on the numbers on your screen. You can also visit our website page at www.iuiu.ac.ug. We are ready to receive you. Sawya Kawesa, Vice Guild President, IUIU Females Campus Kamboja. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bye-bye.
Yes, our dear viewers, welcome back from that short commercial break. So we are live again. So this is the Life Diary Show, a show that is full of fun but educative at the same point. We are talking life stories, we are talking about life experiences, we are giving all the knowledge that we need to share, because what is knowledge if you can't share it with any other person? So please, keep on watching. Thank you for liking. I'm seeing the comments, I'm seeing the love. Thank you so much. So back to the question before we went for the break. We were asking, what is the advice that my dear guests here can give to other people out there, especially for those that are just joining campus? We have people who are just freshers at Makerere, any other university, at GCU, at Islamic University in Uganda. What advice can they give them? So we are going to start with Sharik. What advice can you give any other person out there who is just joining campus to stay in campus and actually focus?
One thing about campus life is so tricky. If you're not so sure of what you want, I think you can drop off on that course. So I think one should be focused while joining campus, because we have a lot of distractions. More so we as girls, we're highly distracted when we reach at campus, because people start to see you as someone who's grown up. They start looking at you in a different way.
Yeah.
Therefore, we need to be more careful and more focused on what we want to do.
Okay, so Sharik, your point is focus. You need to focus.
Yes, we need to focus.
Okay, so what about you, Sophie? What is it?
Like I don't want to differ from Sharik. Campus life is all about commitment. You need to be committed. Like, you need that commitment in you.
Yes.
Like, as a girl child, I will target to a girl child because I'm in females campus.
Yeah.
I'm used to the girl environment and everything. As girls, we have a lot of temptations. Look at our environment. I females campus. You all know our attires are very expensive, and you girls, we are not on the same pace.
Yeah.
You're going to see someone putting on a hijab of 300 and above, going to class. My friend, you don't have even a hijab of 10,000. You just go to a win and pick. You You might just just love what you are.
Yes.
Just love what you are. Don't target other people.
It brings me to the point of accepting.
Yeah, accept who you are.
Okay.
Accept yourself. Know that I'm Sophie. Yes. Let me do this. Don't target Sharifa. Don't target Paula. Don't target who. Everyone lives a different life. So to my fellow girls, like that habit of coming from high school, admiring this and this, look at Leah is putting all expensive things, what, it's Leah and it's you. Like my girl child, you need to focus, you need to accept. That is the only advice I can give to a girl child out there.
Thank you so much, Sophia. I can't add any other thing on that. So let's hear from Paula, what advice do you give?
I'll talk about the point of independence. You people, parents out there, as the child is growing up, teach them. If you're not there, how are they going to survive? Someone has to be having an independent mind in order to live in this world. It's really not easy. First and foremost, people find challenges when they reach campus because you realize you wake up and it's you.
Yeah.
You wake up, you have nothing to eat, obviously. It's you to look for breakfast, for lunch. You have to go to class. Everything is about you. You're getting broke. You call your parent and say, no.
We have loads.
You know, we pay loads now like law students. You find you're spending over 300k on notes.
Just by notes and
Yeah, and this is you now. Your parent is giving you 100k for pocket money. That's if they have given you. Other people they just come without. And now this is you. You have to the little you get, you must utilize it.
You have to
learn how to be
calculative.
Independent. Learn how to live without so and so. Imagine you're alone in this world.
Okay.
Put yourself in that position.
Okay.
Yeah, then
Thank
you
you.
will live happily.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So what the points I've gotten: focus, commitment, have an independent mind. You must know that this is you. This is what I want to do with my life. I want to achieve this in the next 5 years. I see myself this way. So you must work on that when you reach here. Okay, so we're done with what advice you're giving them. So now I'm getting back to you now on a very sensitive question. You have been here for, let's say, 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
3 years. And parents have put in the money, perhaps even society itself. I know there are people that are in your community that are like, cancel. So now I want to understand, what are you going to do to give back to that community out there? There is a child out there who's looking at you and they're looking up to you, saying, I want to be like her. How are you going to help the child? What are you planning? Basically, how are you going to impact on the people out there? That is my question. Let's start with Paula.
About what I'm going to give the society back, first of all, I have to live an exemplary life. IUI Females Campus has really taught me a lot. I came when I was so naive, I was so innocent, that's what I may say. But then I've learned a lot. First of all, cooking skills. Or you guys preparing your katogo and you eat. But then the fact that we have a common kitchen, you can't go there and I see Sophie preparing chicken and I don't learn.
I know.
So first and foremost, when I get out there, I have to, the people living around me, at least I have to tell you know what, as a girl child, you have to cook.
There are those basics you need to know.
Yes, basic life. At least get to know that. You need to wash, you need to, yes, because it's actually, you need it. You need it to survive. Then second, I have to live an exemplary life. You people will always advocate, going to clubs, go to church, but if you're not going to church, then if you're not praying, yes,
practicing what we actually
yes, do it.
Preach.
So that someone can learn from you.
Okay.
That's what I have to do.
Okay,
So
thank you so much, Paula. Let's go now to Sharik. How do you plan to impact the society out there? How do you plan on doing that?
Yes. Thank you for this opportunity once again. I want to impact on the society in a very positive and different way.
Yeah.
First of all, me being in media is a very tricky
Field.
Yes, it's a very tricky field. So for any girl child out there who is willing to do journalism or mass communication as I am, you have to be so much focused. First of all, we as ladies in media, we face a lot of challenges. The first thing is you can be used by the producers, by your co-workers, by anyone.
But it's everywhere.
Yes, But therefore, you have to be more careful with all that and all those people. And the other thing is, I wanted to voice this. I did journalism. I did journalism as a way of giving back to my society, to my people. Those people who cannot speak on their own. Those people who do not have enough time or enough space or a platform like I do have. Yes, I always wanted to share out their views and points to the public out there to know.
To the stakeholders who actually have to do something about
Yeah.
it. Okay, thank you so much, Sherry. Sophie, back to you.
Oh, probably me as a lawyer in making, I would like to do pro bono work. Like pro bono work is sort of helping people out there. You, my fellow lawyers, people out there that are having pending problems without hope because they don't have money.
Sure.
You know, our profession is very expensive. You can't access someone's chambers without money.
Yes.
So that is my passion. I offered for law, like after seeing people pending with a lot of problems. You're seeing girls that are being raped because the other mother doesn't have like money to fund a case. She cannot go forward, and people are mistreated just because they don't have money. So I want to be that one lawyer. God willing, I want to serve the people like on a pro bono basis. You don't pay anything, you come, I advise you, I give you the way forward, and sometimes I'll help them go to court to present for them.
Yes.
Then next issue is about being a leader. My friend, I love being a leader.
I know you do.
I love being a leader. And one of my dreams is being the member of parliament.
Wow.
Of well. I love that.
Oh, by the way, just to add on that point, she's currently our Law Society president.
So we have our current MP, now Kenya Brenda. Like that woman is my role model. Yeah, she's my role model because I want to be the member of parliament of that place. So I think I'll be positive out there.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Thank you so much. So listening to Sophie speak, and I'm like, okay, so she wants to be a member of parliament. And you're out there looking at us right now, you're like, how did these girls get to be molded into this confident, into this beautiful, into these elegant ladies? And my friend, it's the Islamic University in Uganda.
Females campus.
They'll finish it for me. So yes,
Because we are proud.
this is the place to be, I'm telling you. They've been talking about the conducive environment. They've been talking about the fact that they've been impacted, they've been changed, the confidence is there.
The
facilities are all there. So if you're there,
No temptations. That is the best point.
if you're there,
Yeah.
if you're there and you actually want to be part of us, you just have to apply and join us in this April intake. This is the place to be, I tell you. And if you want to contact us, this is the number. I'll share it again: 0704-741-369. I'll say it again: 0704-741-369. So before we leave, I remind you, this is the Life Diary Show. This is the place to be. We are going to be premiering every other week. We are going to be premiering and giving out knowledge and having a lot of fun. So before we leave, I want to get remarks from my dear guest today. What remarks are you? Which words are you leaving us with?
Yeah.
Someone out there.
Someone out there, more so to those students that are done with their senior 6, I call them to come to join Females Campus. Females Campus is a very good university, so that is the only remark I can give them. Join this environment if you want to prosper, if you want to read, if you want to go out with good grades, because this is a very conducive environment.
Thank you.
And a girl child out there, please be keen.
So you can go ahead and share your social media platforms that you use on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook I use Sophie Kakandi, then Instagram Sophie Kakandi still. Yeah.
Yes, so you can hook up with Sophie via the social media platforms. Yes, Paula?
Well, dear viewers, I can't wait to welcome April Intake students. When you come to Females Campus, please look for Paula, Amanda. Everyone knows her.
She's actually our minister for justice and
Constitutional Affairs. I'm the mood chairperson. Please tap me. I'll be there for you. Then I would like to tell people out there, also girl child, please do not have expectations. Mostly too much expectations, they do hurt. So when you're joining campus, just be yourself. Don't expect a lot. Yeah. Then Social media platforms, Instagram, I use Amanda Paula 21. Twitter, I use Paula Amanda 12. Facebook, Amanda Paula. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Paula, yes, Sharik.
Yeah.
Your last remarks and your social media platforms.
My last remarks to our dear viewers is you should be careful with whatever you are doing. You should put in your minds that when you have some hardships and problems, killing yourself or committing suicide isn't the end of it all. We've seen different cases where students are committing suicide, individuals out there who are not students. Yes, because of heartbreaks, because of different problems that they cannot literally share with us. I therefore advise anyone who is out there watching that killing yourself or committing suicide isn't the end of it all. Therefore, you have to keep in mind that being alive is the best solution in life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your social media platforms?
My social media platforms on Facebook, I use Sharik Ali, Twitter, and Instagram is the same.
Okay, thank you so much. So thank you for being a part of us. My last remark would actually be put God first. He is the author and finisher of every other thing in your life. So put God first in whatever thing you're doing, whatever you're going through. He's got you. He's there for you, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian, Orthodox, whatever religion you belong to, it doesn't matter. God is there for you and He will make a way where there seems to be no way. This is a shop that is supposed to be your home starting now. Always log on. We like the comments that come in. Always comment. My social media platforms are Leah Kansime at Facebook, Leah Kansime at Twitter, Leah Kansime on Instagram. Thank you for watching. We sign up. Bye.
Bye.
Good afternoon, dear viewers. Welcome to the show.